Dramatic, slow-paced music begins. Is this real life? Or something straight out of a horror movie? Tonight, we're delving into a story so unsettling it will make you question everything you thought you knew about human nature. This isn't fiction. This is the chilling reality of the Rothenburg cannibal. Music shifts to a more investigative, tense tone. In 2001, in the peaceful German town of Rothenburg, a computer technician named Armin Meiwes posted an ad online. But this wasn't for a used car or a spare room. Meiwes was looking for someone willing to be slaughtered and consumed. It sounds like a sick joke, right? But for Bernd Brandes, an engineer from Berlin, it was a fantasy he wanted to live out. He answered the ad. What followed is one of the most documented and disturbing crimes in modern history. Brandes traveled to Meiwes' home, and everything that happened next was captured on camera. They talked. They shared a meal. And then, with Brandes' full consent, Meiwes carried out the gruesome act he had promised. He took Brandes' life, and over the next several months, he stored and consumed the remains, sometimes preparing elaborate meals, which he enjoyed with a glass of fine wine. When police finally raided Meiwes' home, they discovered the videotapes. The officers who watched them were so shaken they needed counseling. The case exploded into a media frenzy, leaving Germany and the world completely stunned. How could this happen? And more importantly, was it even murder if the victim was a willing participant? Music becomes more reflective and slightly eerie. That was the question at the heart of the legal battle that followed. The German legal system had no specific laws for consensual cannibalism. In his first trial, Meiwes was convicted of manslaughter, but prosecutors appealed, arguing for a murder conviction. The case was retried, and this time, the court agreed. Armin Meiwes was sentenced to life in prison. Years later, from behind bars, Meiwes gave interviews. He appeared calm, intelligent, and articulate. He described the act not as a brutal murder, but as the ultimate act of connection, a shared experience that Brandes had desperately wanted. He claimed he was simply fulfilling someone's deepest desire. This case forces us to confront some deeply uncomfortable questions. Where is the line between consent and crime? What drives a person to such extreme fantasies, both as the perpetrator and the victim? Was Armin Meiwes a cold-blooded monster, or real-life Hannibal Lecter? Or was he a deeply disturbed man who found another equally disturbed individual to fulfill an unthinkable obsession? The story of Armin Meiwes remains a dark and fascinating chapter in criminal psychology. What are your thoughts on this unbelievable case? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and if you find these deep dives into the shadows of the human mind compelling, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. Stay curious, and stay safe.